it, driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This, what you don't want to see more, you want to see more, but you only see soul. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up, like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness. Early in the game, right out of the gate, make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Joey Bosa. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, like new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
13 yards. And the Jaguar first
Red on the right. Here we go.
They'll run. It's a man from Virginia Tech, Rachel Tinton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Jarvis Ward with the hit. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Pass is caught left side, that's Parkinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
48-yard line.
Ready?
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, keep it to no gain. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll look deep for Pittman. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And the Colts, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. Now a try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Colts have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
43-yard line.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Chewton. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
To the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Another run here with Chewton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards.
First down, Jaguars.
Lawrence going to give it to Chewton. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. Run over center now with Tootin, and there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Moving to his right. He'll try to run for it, and he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Hey, go! Think right!
Tootin. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Lisa 24. Hey, center. Here we go.
Trying to punch it in with Tootin. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Houston. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here is Anais Smith. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Here we go, check.
Parkinson in motion. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. They go right back to Taylor. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 54 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Pittman. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Ready? 1st and goal at the 7.
From the gun, Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Javon Hamilton working his way in to register his 1st this season.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Out of shotgun, Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. That's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Let's go!
Looking to throw, Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Javon Hamilton What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. So Jim Harbaugh will make the move for the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Colts get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Jaguars offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Now here's Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. One hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. I feel like we should say Happy New Year, everyone. Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year...
Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, it's Parker Washington. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Jaguars offense is going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
They'll
and
work
6.
from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
On red.
Right back to Newton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tootin. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. 2nd down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run. It's Tootin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Kenny Moore brought him down. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
They'll go. Tootin. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's good for the Jaguars.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job. Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but in these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on 3rd down.
And he will get into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are on top. It's 14-10. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Check, Panther.
2nd and 10. Now Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Richardson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10. Here's Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
76.
Richardson gonna look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
At the 20-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward.
To the goal line and in. Here. Touchdown, Indy. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Colts move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Jaguars 14.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. The job in coverage is going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Hey, we're on. Hey, change the time.
Throwing is Lawrence. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Hey, here we go.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. That is hard! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 45 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. He was on the move with a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
And up. It's 2. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On first down, they'll go back to 2. Not much there. Maybe a yard. 2nd down, 8 for the first down.
Red on red. Hey, Soko.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. JT Tuimoloau in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. deep for the back of the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to even the score late. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. They're unable to tie it and remain down by 3.
And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through. And this one stays a 3-point game.
Ready? Here we go. Set. 6.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. The open is Pierce. It's on target. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So it's a win for the Colts. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.